He's just shut up again. I'm being trolled. I'm being trolled by a bird. How we doing, everybody? I came down here for a little walk because there was a bird down here that wouldn't keep its beak shut. Of course, the closer I get, clams up. But something else I did want to talk to you about is Hillstream loaches. There's a bit of a resurgence in those. There's a lot of new species. The Bloody Marys, the bluefins are absolutely stunning. But my favourite is the Homaloptera parclitella, otherwise known as the Saddleback loach. You might know it as the lizard loach or the snakeskin loach. There's a couple of common names for it. And they're really quite obvious as to why. But I just think they're stunning, absolutely stunning. The contrast in the colours, the patterning, it's abstract. The behaviour. The overall body shape of the Saddleback Hillstream loach is not like your reticulated Hillstream loach, and God knows I love those, we breed lots of those. Or the Borneo loach, you know, that low, flat to the ground, sort of stingray look to them. This is more of a torpedo, but again, not full-bodied like your Pakistanis or your yo-yos. This is hunkered down, fins on the absolute bottom. They almost look fixed. And that's one of the things I really love about them. They've got this lizard-looking face. And as they sit still and then occasionally scurry across the sand, it reminds me of a Komodo dragon, that snake-like hips. But then when you get the silhouette of them coming up your glass, they really do just have this shark-like silhouette. I absolutely love them. First time I saw them, I fell in love with them. I thought this is just the most beautiful loach I've ever seen. And I do love my bottom dwellers. I mean, the channel might be called shrimp, and I do love shrimp, but cories, plecos, loaches, I love them all. Guys are stunning, but they're also full of behavior. Like most loaches, they need to be kept together in groups. 3, 4, 5, 6, but 3 is a minimum. So the first time I purchased any, I bought 4 straight away. Absolutely stunning little things. And although they do like their hiding space, they're not shy as long as they know there is somewhere to go. They come from Thailand in sort of the black waters. So that gives you a clue of the ideal tank parameters that you want. Slightly acidic, tannins, leaf litter, alder cones, all of those sort of things, much like our little botanical range that we have, which actually comes straight from Thailand. So once you've got your slightly tannin stained, low pH, soft water going for them, it does need to be a mature tank. They're biofilm and algae grazers. However, they particularly love bloodworms. I've got some footage, which is really old footage from when they were in our main setup. Unfortunately now we only have one of the group of 4. But I was watching the other night and I need more. I absolutely love them. They're so characterful when they're in a group. So they want to be in a high oxygen environment. They love flow. And it's not like reticulated Hillstream loaches where everyone says they need flow, but really they don't. These guys absolutely adore it. My FX4 of the tank that they were in was facing towards the front glass. And every evening, just as the lights were sort of dimming down, ready for nighttime, all 4 of them would be at the top in the flow as it would hit the glass and deflect down. They'd sit, they'd swim against it, but they would always stay positioned. And that is until you get the bloodworms out. They were the first to the food every time. And that's where I realized you can hand feed these guys. And there is something so rewarding about just popping your fingers in the little tank and 4 hungry little mouths come and they will climb all over your fingers in search of the bloodworms. They're really easy to look after, in my opinion. A well cared for, thoughtfully stocked community tank will do fine for these guys. As long as you keep them in a minimum of 3, I would say, more is always better. They will do fine with most other fish. We kept them with angels, we kept them with rams, we kept them with a lot of other bottom dwellers, from cories to plecos, some larger small plecos. I know that sounds silly, but Genistigers, quite a boisterous 6-inch pleco. These are fantastic. You're not likely to find them in every local shop, but you can generally always find them online. I would definitely recommend checking out Tropco. They've usually got some in. Of course, when I say this, they won't have any and probably will never get any again. Okay, so guys, if you fall in love with these, I promise you these are well worth the investment. full of character, full of fun, and just a joy to watch. And I think you'll agree, they're gorgeous too.